that the Tigers had on Tuesday against Winton Woods that was lightninged out after only 1 minute and 36 seconds. The sun should set at about 7:18 p.m. and by the end of tonight, we'll be in the low 50s. The rain should clear up by the end of the game. Once again, thank you for being with us tonight. We'll get you those starting lineups as soon as possible.
Education and Administration of Loveland High School and Loveland City School District. We'd like to welcome you to tonight's boys game between the Moeller Crusaders and your Loveland Tigers. In order to make today's contest as enjoyable as possible, please remember to practice social distancing of at least 6 feet, wear face coverings at all times in the stands and out of the stands. Practice proper hygiene, and if you have any symptoms, fever, etc., please leave the stadium immediately. Most importantly, please represent the school and our community in a positive and respectful manner. Please speak and act responsibly and respect your fans, the officials, the coaches, and most importantly, the teams. Let's make today's contest great by remembering to respect the game. The officials assigned to this game have been selected and assigned according to procedures adopted by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Eastern Cincinnati Conference. The officials are Bretton Meyer, Chris Harrison, and Scott Wright. First, to introduce our guests from Moeller High School, number 0, Alex Erb. 00, Ethan Ben. Number 1, Bradley Papel. Number 2, Ryan Gromza. Number 4, Sterling Segal. Number 5, Liam Horvath. Number 6, Dom Brennenbach. Number 8, Christian Omer, captain. Number 9, Chase Wessendorf. Number 11, Trevor Morrison, captain. Number 12, Brevin Schinkel. Number 13, Mason Cooper. Number 14, Logan Peters. Number 16, Nolan Moore. Number 18, J.D. Marshall. If I can read that. Number 19, Yoro Diallo. Number 20, Brock Kuiper, captain. Number 21, Nolan O'Neill. Number 22, Aaron Warnke. Number 23, Luke Wilson. Number 24, Jake Carrington. Number 25, Ravi Mosley. All right, and now for your Loveland Tigers. 00, Dylan Schwen. 0, Sean Hollenkamp. Number 1, Ian Sirik. Number 2, Addison Hearn. Number 3, Case Sirik, captain. Number 4, Braden Shepard. Number 5, Peyton Coogan. Number 6, Max Flanders. 7, Joe Stepanek. 8, Alex Palmier. Number 9, Nick Williams. 10, Ryan Dillinger. 11, Ethan Smith. 12, Luke Parrish. 13, Cole Brock. 14, Logan Bullock. 15, Helia Harris, captain. 16, Aaron Shooter. 17, Landon Cornwall. 18, Zach McHenry, captain. 20, Noah Lee. 21, Gavin Kane. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in a country with freedoms like no other. At this time, we invite everyone to please stand, remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. Quick housekeeping announcement. We have a white Chevy Colorado in the parking lot with the lights on.
Welcome inside the booth, everybody. I'm Sam Niger. Here alongside me is Bill Holenkamp. This is, as I said previously, one of the most anticipated matchups on the Tigers' schedule this year. It's the Moeller Crusaders and the Loveland Tigers. Moeller boasting a record of 2 wins, 2 losses, and 3 draws. Those 2 wins come against Lakota West in a 2-1 game on September the 1st, and against LaSalle in their first matchup on September the 3rd, final score 4-3. The 2 losses come against Mason, the same team that the Tigers tied 2-2. This Moeller team lost 1-2 to the Comets. Second loss came September 22nd against St. X, the only game in which the Crusaders were shut out. Final score was 0-3, and the 3 ties come against Sycamore, Elder, and LaSalle. We're just about set for kickoff here. It's going to be Crusaders ball from the get-go. 40 minutes on the clock, and we're just about to start this contest. Ball up the right side to start for the Crusaders. Some keys for both sides in this game. You want to weather the storm. We know it's going to be close. We know it's going to be evenly contested. Whoever scores the first goal is going to have a keen advantage, and Helia Harris up the left side had a good opportunity there. It was a great deflection by the defender, number 23, Luke Wilson, and it's gone out for a Tigers corner on the left side. Corner will be taken by Case Sirik in the first minute of play. Service goes into the middle, and it's deflected by Moeller and quickly moved up the middle. And a quick fast break opportunity for the Crusaders going the other way. One body hits the deck, and the official awards the free kick. Alex Palmier was the guilty party there. As we said, the Tigers haven't played since last Thursday. A Tuesday matchup against Winton Woods was canceled because of lightning. Ball saved there by Dylan Schwinn, the starting goalie. That matchup only lasted 1 minute and 36 seconds. In those 1 minute and 36 seconds, however, Nick Williams of the Tigers almost put one in between the pipes. And now the Tigers moving up the left side, but good defense by the Crusaders. And it's gone out for a Tigers throw. Palmier will throw. Looked for McHenry, but it's going to bounce to the feet of a Moeller player and drop back to the center defense. Now up the right side, Case Sirik tracks the ball down and wins it back. He's now got space in front of him, cuts it back, and the ball's gone out off of a Crusader for a Loveland throw. The win won't necessarily be a huge factor as far as play on the field, but for those on the bench, it could get very cold. As we said, it could hit the low 50s by the time we're done tonight. Ball's won in the middle of the field by Stepanak. Stepanak knifing through the defense. He gets it out to Sirik. Sirik, one-on-one on the left side. He tries to take it down low. Sirik, one-on-one. And that's good defense. That's Luke Wilson again. Wilson tried to clear it. Falls to the feet of Palmier, who gets it to the middle. Helia Harris. Out to Case Sirik, who crosses it in. And the offsides flag is up. No signal from the ref. And it will be cleared to the Tigers. Ball's bouncing around now. And Stepanak had his arms around one of the Moeller Crusaders. Now a chance to counterattack from Moeller. Some high-paced offense from the get-go from both sides. Great defense by Zach McHenry. It was a good tackle, but the ball is quickly won back by Moeller. Up the right side, here's service into the middle. It was a smart ball, but it bounces up and right into the hands of Dylan Schwinn. That punt falls to the feet of Moeller. Working it up into the middle now on the right side for the Crusaders. Switch of play to the left side, and Moeller will work back up the middle. Tonight, of course, the much anticipated return of Braden Shepard, who's been out since September 17th against Kings. He's not on the field right now, but he is healthy, and we should see him later on in this contest. Meanwhile, the Tigers will play a ball out of bounds for a Moeller throw. Moeller at about the 50 on that left side. Defense provided by Ethan Smith. And a free kick is awarded. Maybe a high boot from Smith. It was a handball. And a free kick for Moeller. Good ball into the middle. Stepanak heads it away, but not out of danger. Moeller still possesses on that left side. Ethan Smith on the defense. Ball's played into the middle. Addison Hearn on defense. Now, and the offside flag went up. That was number 18. John Marshall. Goes by J.D. Marshall. He's got 2 goals on the year. And now a free kick for Schwinn. Ball is won by Moeller. Working up the right side now. Moeller has possessed really well in these past few minutes after a quick attack by the Tigers. Ball with the keeper, Schwinn. A booming punt from Dylan Schwinn. Ball's hit the dirt, and it's possessed by Moeller. Helia Harris tried to win it back. It's going to be a quick throw attempt by Moeller, but they're going to back him up. He took a few too many steps forward. Here is that throw from the left sideline. That's great defense by Ethan Smith. He wins the ball back. Stepanak switched the play over to Case Sirik, but Sirik wasn't there for it, and it's gone out for a throw in on this side. This right side. Luke Wilson to take the throw. Palmier provided the defense. He wins it back, but touches it out beyond the out-of-bounds line. It's another Moeller throw. Addison Hearn stepped up and won it back for the Tigers, and now a switch of play and an opportunity to counterattack for the Tigers. Helia Harris has the ball on the right side. Harris is going to take it low. Just too much on that last touch. That was great goalkeeping. Stepping forward to make the save. I believe that is Ethan Ben in goal for the Crusaders. Meanwhile, Nick Williams wins the ball back for the Tigers and passes it out to Ethan Smith. Ethan Smith takes it low, shows the speed, plays it into the middle, and they said the ball went out the end line. It's going to be a goal kick. Ball is with Wilson. Wilson on that right side, defended by Sirik. Ball's won by McHenry. And Stepanak does good to shield the ball and win it back for the Tigers. He drops it back to Hearn. Addison Hearn is the RP Diamond Athlete of the Week this week. Much deserved after two impressive performances last week against Highlands and against West Claremont. And the ball's gone out for a Tigers corner. Case Sirik is going to run all the way over to that right side. He'll take the corner. It's a short one. Ethan Smith drops it back to Sirik. Case Sirik puts the service up, and that's great goalkeeping again by Ben. Ben gets it out quickly. Too quickly, and it's gone out for another Tigers throw. Palmier into McHenry. Back to Palmier. And his ball was deflected. And Moeller has some time and space, but not for long, as Stepanak. Another physical defensive play to win the ball back for the Tigers. Sirik is just going to play it back to Schwinn, who has to get rid of it quickly. Pressure was coming from the Crusaders. Now it's Case Sirik with lots of green space in front of him. He'll switch the field over to Ethan Smith. Smith drops it back to Peyton Kubin. Kubin plays it forward to Nick Williams, working on that right side. Williams is doubled, but gets the ball through to McHenry, who passes it back out to Kubin. Kubin with the service, and it just went right in front of two Loveland players. Case Sirik and Helia Harris were in the area, just couldn't get a foot on that ball. A very dangerous attempt from the Tigers. Ball was last touched by Moeller, and it went out the end line, so it's going to be a Case Sirik corner. Was looking for Harris in the box, but Moeller wins the ball. Working up the right side. Stepanak on the defense. Stepanak has played physical, and he's played some very good defense in the early minutes here tonight. Ball is headed out for Moeller. Sirik will leave the throw to Palmier. Sirik on the left side. Gets a bit of a shoulder, but he's going to keep the ball. He drops it back to McHenry. McHenry fires a shot, and it curves wide to the right. McHenry had plenty of space, plenty of time. Shot just had too much curb on it, and it's gone out for a Moeller goal kick. So another great opportunity for the Tigers. After a few minutes of defending, ball is cleared well by Hearn, and this should just go out for another throw. Ball nearly won back by Cole Brock. And some bodies hit the dirt. No foul is called. Cole Brock provided some great defense there. And the ball nearly went out for a throw. They will call it a throw. That was Christian Omer having his presence felt for the Crusaders. Number 8. You want to keep a lookout for him. He's also got 2 goals on the season. However, the leading goal scorer for the Crusaders is Brock Kuiper. He's the junior. Number 20, he's got 9 goals on the season, including 2 hat tricks, both coming against LaSalle. Of course, Moeller played LaSalle twice already this season, once on September 3rd, once on September 29th. September 29th, of course, was Tuesday. They beat them 4-3 and tied them 4-4. Ball with the Crusaders now, and some good pressure from Zach McHenry forced the center back to get rid of it quickly. And an unforced error. Case Sirik plays it up the left side. Harris. Helia Harris. Not able to hold on to the ball. And it's gone out for a throw. It's going to be a Loveland throw. McHenry takes the throw into Stepanak, who has plenty of space. Loses that space quickly. And Omer is really having his presence felt. Really putting pressure on that back line of Loveland, forcing them to get rid of the ball quickly. That's something that the Tigers really haven't had the opportunity to do yet, is put pressure on that Moeller back line when Moeller has the ball. Loveland throw in here on that right side for the Tigers. Ball is with Nick Williams. That's a good save by Kubin to keep it in. But Moeller wins it back on the far side of the field. Plenty of space. And a great ball that is going to stay in bounds. Palmier sort of gave up on it like it was going out. Ball is still with Moeller, but Nick Williams does well to clear it. Case Sirik contests a 50-50 ball. It's going to end up with Moeller and Luke Wilson, but Sirik did a really good job contesting that. And now a Moeller throw-in on this near side, the Moeller right side. J.D. Marshall thought about taking the throw. He's just going to drop it off to Omer. Good pressure from the Tigers. But the ball remains with the Crusaders. Ball's won back by Addison Hearn. Hearn chased down and he touches it out to Sirik, who will drop it to McHenry. McHenry will drop it back to Hearn. Again, pressure from Omer. But Hearn gets it to Williams, who gets it to Kubin. Kubin will show off the speed on that far side. And he touches it out to Ethan Smith. Kubin gives it to Harris. Harris loses the ball, and it belongs to Moeller and Christian Omer. Omer in the middle drops it off, switches the field. Ball on the right side, plenty of space for the Crusaders, but Stepanak deflects. Ball has gone up and out for a throw. And Moeller will make a substitution. Coming onto the field now is number 25 for the Crusaders. That's Ravi Mosley, excuse me. Ball's with Stepanak. Mosley has his presence felt immediately, but Stepanak wins the ball again, and this time it's a good touch to clear. Ethan Smith in the right middle of the field touches it back to McHenry. McHenry has been looking over at Kubin all night. Kubin will give it to Stepanak, who looks at Sirik. That was a great through ball to Sirik. Good defense again by Wilson, and it's another Tigers throw on this near side. Coming on to the field now for the Tigers. That is Ryan Dillinger. He replaces Ethan Smith on the right side for the Tigers. Ball flies up into the hands of Ben, who switches play. And now an opportunity to attack for Moeller. Up the right side, this is Omer. Omer tried to cut it back. It was won by the Tigers for a second. And now Mosley rolls over the ball. And although he appeared to touch it last, it's going to be a Moeller throw. Stepanak, more physical defense. And he wins the ball back nicely. It's going to belong to Helia Harris on the left side. He'll play it forward to Stepanak. Stepanak is challenged. Stepanak hits the dirt. And they're going to say Stepanak played on the ground. Case Sirik will contest. Nonetheless, it's going to be a Moeller free kick. And the ball will peter to the feet of Schwinn. Sean Hollenkamp, of course, still out tonight, so we should see Dylan Schwinn all contest long. And he's had to make a few minor saves here in the first 20 minutes. Mosley up the right side. He'll pass it straight to McHenry, who tried to think ahead to Dillinger. Dillinger is going to get it off the rebound. He'll get it over to Sirik. Sirik will try it one-on-one, bring it to the middle, drop it to McHenry. McHenry played it into the middle, and a free kick awarded, a handball. And it's right up the middle, this free kick for the Tigers. And it's just outside the 18. Two Tigers are lining up as if they'll take it. Helia Harris and Zach McHenry. A five-man wall for the Crusaders. It's McHenry. McHenry tries to shot. It's a goal! It's a goal for McHenry off the free kick up the left side, off the hand of the keeper, and McHenry knocks the first goal home just over 20 minutes into the contest. The clock reads 19:38 and the scoreboard reads 1-0 in favor of the Tigers. Just outside the 18, right around that five-man wall, and off the right hand of Ethan Ben before going into the corner, and the Tigers lead 1-0. Quick restart for Moeller, now trailing 1-0. And now that that first goal is on the board, strategy is going to change for both sides. Loveland, of course, will want to keep attacking, but they also want to play sound defense. As far as Moeller, they certainly don't want to go into the half trailing, especially in a game as closely contested as this one will turn out to be. That's great defense by Stepanak to intercept the ball. Drops it to Hearn, who clears it up to Harris. Harris has the ball all by himself, drops it to the goal scorer, McHenry, who sends it right into the hands of Ethan Ben. He had Dillinger working up that right side. Didn't quite see him. And now the ball belongs to Moeller. Long ball up to Mosley. It's intercepted by Braden Shepard, seeing his first action, as we said, since September 17th versus Kings, where he suffered an injury. Moeller's had some opportunities. A couple of fast break chances that just haven't amounted to much. A few free kicks in dangerous areas. But you can't really say Schwinn has been tested heavily tonight, at least in the first 20 minutes. Ball's gone out for a Moeller throw on the far side. Ball's won by Harris. Helia Harris brings it across the field. He's on the left side. Heavy pressure from the Moeller defender. Harris tries to take it one-on-one. He's still going to have the ball, except now he's got some help. His pass is intercepted. That's Omer. Omer has been all over the field tonight. And Mosley with the ball now in the middle, and Moeller has some numbers forward for an attack, but that's great defense by Braden Shepard. Case Sirik, and now Stepanak, and now McHenry. It's Sirik and Harris, and that's a great give and go. Space and time for Sirik. Sirik brings it to the touchline. And it's just gone out. Sirik lost his footing for a split second, and the ball crossed the end line. It's going to be a goal kick for Moeller. It was a great give and go between Sirik and Harris. But nonetheless, it will turn into a Moeller goal kick. Ball's being worked on the far side of the field for the Crusaders. A little more pressure when Moeller has the ball in their own third from the Tigers. That time, too much pressure from McHenry. And it's a free kick for Moeller in the middle third of the field. That's a great long ball. It's going to fall to the feet of number 20. That's Brock Kuiper, the big goal scorer, and it's gone out for a Moeller throw. Keep an eye on Kuiper in these situations. We haven't mentioned his name a whole lot tonight, but 9 goals tells the story. Ball's still with Moeller now. And a good interception, or should I say deflection, from Sirik, as the ball still belongs to the Crusaders. Palmier has his pass intercepted. And Moeller will try a bit of a give and go of their own. Ball falls to the feet of Addison Hearn, who gets it to McHenry, and McHenry plays it right at the feet of Moeller. And a shot not of the highest caliber, not a whole lot of pace on that. Did make Schwinn move, but he didn't have to dive for it. Nearly catastrophic from McHenry, the goal scorer tonight. Stepanak drops to Shepard. Shepard will just give it back to Schwinn, who sends it long, and Harris has some space. Couldn't get his head on it, and it's Moeller ball. Moeller's giving Helia Harris a lot of space on those long balls. And with Sirik on that left side, it's certainly not something you would think they would want to be doing, as we just saw with that give and go rather recently. Free kick awarded to the Crusaders. Ball's headed away and back to the feet of number 19. Ball has gone out for a goal kick. Number 19 at center back. That's Diallo for the Crusaders. And he's played very sound defense tonight. That goal kick will go left and out of bounds. It's a throw-in for Wilson and the Crusaders. A good double from Sirik and Palmier. And it's gone out for a Tigers throw. Ian Sirik on the field now, number 1. Younger brother of Case Sirik. Case headed to the middle. He was looking for Williams. Crusaders win it. And they will try to attack now. Ball's out wide on the right side for Moeller. The drop to Wilson. Wilson sends it to the middle, and great pressure from Helia Harris. He wins the ball. Case Sirik stays with it, and a handball playing on the ground. Take your pick. It's a free kick for the Tigers. Free kick will be taken by Addison Hearn. That's a great ball from Hearn. Too much on it, though. Plenty of power. And it falls right into the clutches of Ben. Ball's won by the Tigers. In the middle, it's Case Sirik. He was looking wide to Dillinger, and the ball has gone out for a Tigers throw off the deflection. Kubin plays it up to Ian Sirik, but it's headed away and headed down. Now it's collected by Dillinger, and Dillinger hits the deck. Physical defense, too physical that time from the Crusaders on the far side of the field. And Ryan Dillinger wins the Tigers a free kick. We'll see if they can't capitalize on this one. Another long service batted away by the Moeller defense. Ball will belong to Omer, who shoved Palmier to the ground. No foul called. Shepard gets to the ball and drops it to Schwinn. Schwinn wisely clears it out of play. Schwinn, of course, only a sophomore, but he plays like he's got years of experience. Ball belongs to Shepard in the middle. Shepard looking around, and he'll just take it off to the far side. He clears it out of bounds for another Moeller throw. And these guys taking the throws for Moeller on the wings can absolutely launch it. Some of the throw-ins closer to the 18-yard box act more like corners and free kicks than throw-ins. And it's certainly another level of pressure that the Tigers are going to have to continue to deal with. Inside 10 minutes in this first half, the Tigers lead 1-0. McHenry is the lone goal scorer for the Tigers. Scored on a free kick with 19 minutes and 38 seconds left to go in this first half. Clock currently says 9:34. Ball contested for in the middle. Stepanak comes away with it and gets it out to Kubin on the far side. Kubin has his pass intercepted, and Moeller will try the counterattack. Stepanak with more physical defense, and it wins the Tigers the ball. And now lots of free real estate for Case Sirik. He passes it to his brother Ian Sirik, who gets it up to Harris. That's a great ball forward to Case Sirik. Sirik cuts it back. Moeller player laid down. Harris is shot. Hell yeah, Harris sent it just wide right. The second tonight for the Tigers that has gone just wide to the right. Outstretching was the keeper, Ben. And it's a goal kick for the Crusaders. Another fantastic opportunity for the Tigers. Literally inches away. And now an opportunity for Moeller to counterattack. Kubin slides in to defend, and the ball is won for the Tigers. Ball with Shepard in the middle. He drops it to Hearn. Hearn gets it out to Kubin on that right side. Peyton Kubin shows off more speed. Tried to touch it forward maybe to Ian Sirik, but it's intercepted. And Kubin clears it out of bounds for a Moeller throw. Ball won by the Tigers and sent forward by Ryan Dillinger. It's going to fall to the feet of Ben, who gets it out quickly to Wilson. Lots of pressure by the Tigers. Ball goes into no man's land. McHenry comes away with it. McHenry gets it out to Case Sirik. Case Sirik takes it to the middle, passes it to his brother Ian Sirik. And now Nick Williams in the middle, touches it wide. Harris is going to get there on the far side. One-on-one with the center back. Harris tries a shot with the left, and it was a fantastic one-handed save by the keeper, Ben. Harris with the left sent a booming shot in, and it was nearly the second goal had it not been for a stellar save from the Moeller keep. A corner now for the Tigers. Both Siriks go out. Perhaps to take a short corner if the opportunity presents itself. It will go to Ian Sirik. Ian Sirik drops it to Peyton Kubin, who moved over to that left side. And the official will say things got a little too physical in the box. It's going to be a Moeller free kick taken by the keeper. Free kick headed away by Williams. Ball is going to the feet of McHenry, who tried to get it wide to Palmier. Instead, it's going to fall at the feet of one of the Crusaders. Braden Shepard clears it wide to the right, and Dillinger is there. Dillinger plays it forward to Helia Harris. Helia Harris on the right side working against that center back, and that's fantastic defense from Diallo to win the ball back. That's not the first time we've seen Harris take Diallo one-on-one, and I don't think it will be the last, as the clock ticks closer to 5 minutes to go in this first half. Score is 1-0 in favor of the Tigers. Wilson has his pass intercepted by McHenry, but it quickly falls back to the feet of Moeller. Now it's Hearn. Hearn was looking for Palmier. It's intercepted, and a dangerous situation is alleviated by Williams. A sub now for Moeller. Coming back onto the field is number 25. That is Robbie Mosley. Ball in the middle with Moeller now. 50-50, and it's cleared away. It's going to be Wilson's ball on the right side. He gets it over to Omer. Omer plays a ball in low to the middle. Ball is up in the air and brought down by McHenry. McHenry looked over at Dillinger, sent a ball high, and it's won back by Moeller. Kubin provides the pressure, and it's gone out for a Moeller throw-in. The wind continues to whip here at Tiger Stadium. as the first half ticks down, and Mosley with an opportunity for the Crusaders. Passes it to Omer. Omer hits the side netting on a low shot. Schwinn laid down for it. But it's going to be a Tigers goal kick. Schwinn plays it long. It's going to be brought down and collected by Moeller. Omer, defended by Nick Williams, and Nick Williams wins the ball back only to have his pass intercepted. Ball into the middle for Moeller. And 4 Loveland defenders is what it took, but a free kick awarded just outside the 18. And the kick will be taken by number 6 for the Crusaders. That is Breedenbach, Dominic Breedenbach for the Crusaders. 4-man wall for the Tigers. Ball sent in and it's way too high. Schwinn didn't even have to go up and get it. It was a decent idea from Breedenbach. Goal kick will be taken by Schwinn. Sirik heads it forward. Great use of the head by Case Sirik. And Helia Harris just took a touch too far to the left and it's gone out for a Moeller throw. So much space in front of Helia Harris. Luke Wilson, the right back who's played some stellar one-on-one defense so far tonight, takes the throw. This throw will go to the feet of Palmier, who plays it forward to Case Sirik. Case Sirik has the ball touched out of bounds, and it's going to be another Tigers throw into traffic and won by Moeller. Palmier plays it to Sirik on this near side. Sirik, with a lot of bodies around him, loses the ball, and Moeller clears it forward. It's going to fall to Addison Hearn. Hearn does well to clear it well wide and out of bounds. Quick throw falls to the feet of Robbie Mosley. Good defense by Zach McHenry. And sloppy play here in the final seconds from the Tigers. And certainly another chance for Moeller to attack. Omer will attempt the throw. Palmier got in front of it and clears it out for another Crusaders throw. 30 seconds on the clock. Wilson sends it forward. Ball out to Omer on the right side. It's crossed in. Still with Moeller. And cleared away, at least for now, by the Tigers. This is going to be a Tigers throw as we tick inside 10 seconds. Excuse me, it's going to be a Moeller throw. But it's not even going to be taken because we are headed to halftime. The score is your Loveland Tigers 1, Moeller 0 on a goal from Zach McHenry with 19:38 to go in the first half against a 5-man wall off of a free kick. Once again, I'm Sam Niger. This is Bill Holenkamp, and we'll get right back to you after this 10-minute halftime period. A light rain to start the second half here at Tiger Stadium. It's going to be a Tigers kick to start things off. 1-0 is the score. Zach McHenry put one between the pipes about halfway through the first half. The only score we've seen so far tonight. And so we switch play and restart with 40 minutes left to go in what has been a really fun contest so far. Ball belongs to Moeller on this near side. Working it in the middle. And some quick pressure from the Crusaders. That shot is just wide on the near post. It's a goal kick for the Tigers.
Raining a little harder.
The rain has picked up, and that certainly won't help with the temperature. It has got to be miserable conditions out in the elements. I can tell you it's cold here in the booth, and all we have is a window open and no rain pouring over our heads, so it has got to be brutal out there on the field for these two teams. Smith gives it over to Kubin on this near side. Kubin dribbled it in, took on one too many defenders. It's going to stay with the Tigers, and it's going to be Harris up this right side. He's got a one-on-one. He's going to take it down low. And some good defense by number 15 for the Crusaders. That is Logan Peters playing left back, and it's gone out for a Loveland Tigers corner. Case Sirik lines up to take it. He's got Ethan Smith right there with him. We'll see who ends up taking this. It's a short. Smith drops to Sirik. Sirik plays one way too long. It's going to stay at the feet of Helia Harris, who is doubled and forced to drop it. Here's some service. Case Sirik on the receiving end. Sirik tried a shot. It was deflected. It's going to go right out to McHenry, the goal scorer, and he whiffed. McHenry already had one tonight. A great chance to put home a second. Just couldn't connect with the ball. And the Tigers drop it all the way to Schwinn. It's one back by the Tigers. And they'll go wide on the left side. Case Sirik drops it. And now it's Stepanak, who works it forward to McHenry. McHenry had his pass intercepted by Moeller. And the Crusaders will try a counterattack. Ball's gone out for a Moeller throw-in off the Loveland clear. A look at the upcoming schedule for Loveland Athletics. Tomorrow, the football team is at Kings High School looking for their back-to-back win. Also, cross-country this Saturday on October 3rd. We'll travel to Sycamore, boys and girls cross-country, for the Sycamore Invitational. And on October 5th, that's the next time we'll see the girls volleyball team. They will take on Turpin. The next game for these Tigers is Saturday. That's the rescheduled game from Tuesday that was lightninged out. That's going to be against Winton Woods right here at 2 o'clock. So make sure to tune into that one. Goal kick awarded to Moeller. Working up the far side and into the middle are the Crusaders. They drop it back to Diallo, the center back. No pressure on Diallo, and he's going to send one long to Omer. Good header to get it out of pressure from Cole Brock. Drops to the feet of Addison Hearn. Hearn looks it up to McHenry. McHenry, pressured, drops it back to Stepanak. And Stepanak cleared it way out. And it's going to be a quick throw taken by Moeller. Stepanak wins the ball and drops it to Kubin. Kubin will send it long. It's going to be batted around, and it falls at the feet of Nick Williams. Nick Williams streaking up the field, and he is tripped from behind. An obvious call, an easy call for the official to make, and it's going to be a Tigers free kick. Bit of miscommunication between player and official. Tigers were looking out to the left. They had Palmier streaking down the field. Instead, they'll slow things down, and Harris will take the kick. Harris delivers a great service into Case Sirik. Sirik turns and tried to fire a shot. It was deflected. Ball with Stepanak, who plays it wide to Ethan Smith. Smith, with plenty of white jerseys around him, loses the ball, but Peyton Kubin does well to win it back. Kubin switches the play. It's back over to Harris on the left side. Harris, one-on-one, takes it low. Tried to cross it in. Just got a little too close to that end line. And it's gone out for a Moeller goal kick. Goal kick taken, and it belongs to Wilson on the far side for Moeller. They're working it up the middle now. Ball falls to the feet of Hearn, who gives it to McHenry, who gives it to Stepanak, who gives it to Sirik up the left side. Sirik into the middle. Harris tried another give and go. The clear was intercepted by Stepanak. It's in the middle now. It's Williams, Nick Williams, touches it out to Sirik. Sirik on the touchline. Sirik hits the dirt out of bounds. No foul called. Ball belongs with Moeller. And they try to switch the play on the attack now. On the near side, they've got numbers. Omer plays it forward. And that is a great 50-50 ball, won by Addison Hearn. And slow to get up from that is number 6, Breedenbach. Hearn, a clean challenge, but a physical one nonetheless. Throw in on this near side. Ethan Smith will take it. Gets it into Nick Williams. Williams, a man on his back, tried to touch it into Harris. Ball's knocked out to the feet of McHenry. An attempt at a give and go from Sirik. Turns into a Moeller clear, only to be won back by the Tigers. And nobody is hitting Sirik at his feet right now. He's having to stretch out for every pass sent his way. Ball still belongs with the Tigers. McHenry gives it to Harris. Harris touches it out to Ethan Smith, who's wide open on the right side. Smith tries a shot. And it went right up into the hands of Ben, who had to jump for it. It was a great opportunity. Not the best angle, but Ethan Smith made the best out of that situation. And the punt is sent long, only to be won by the Tigers. Ethan Smith turns, and he's got plenty of free real estate in front of him on that right side. One-on-one, beats one man. He uses his speed to beat the second on the right side. Here is his cross, and a great use of his hands there from the keeper, Ben. He went out and got it on a great cross from Ethan Smith. Tigers win the ball, and they're going to attack again. Sirik into the middle. It's Harris. Harris has been trying to look back at Sirik here in the opening minutes, but they just haven't connected in a meaningful way. Rain has stopped here at Tiger Stadium. Still cold, certainly not as windy, but conditions more bearable for both sides. A long ball attempt from Cole Brock. It's deflected out of bounds. Case Sirik wins it, and it's forward to Helia Harris, who has lots of space against Diallo. Harris against Diallo! Harris finds the side netting. And with the way that he has attacked in this game, working against Diallo, he's going to break away for one here in the second half. And constant pressure from the Tigers. They have swarmed every clear, but Peyton Kubin is down on this near side of the field at about the midline. He went down after going up, and it's going to be a cramp. Stoppage of play from the official. Trainers are going to come out onto the field, but right now it just looks like Kubin is cramping up. First really cold game of the year, so it's not surprising that the muscles are tight. Both sides are going to meet with their coaches in what is going to turn out to be more of a timeout than anything. Kubin gets up and he's going to walk off the field under his own power. He is limping, but nonetheless walking by himself, and that's a good sign for Kubin. Peyton Kubin, number 5, the junior. He's been up and down that right side all evening long at that right back position, and we'll see who the Tigers send on to replace him. Not a guy who traditionally comes off in this type of game, in this type of situation where the lead is only 1-0, still early in the second half. And it appears that the Tigers are going to go with Braden Shepard, number 4. We'll see if they don't shift up the formation a little bit as far as who's lining up where. It appears that Cole Brock is going to head to that right side and act as the right back. And we're going to restart play with a throw-in from Ethan Smith on this near side. It goes back to Smith off the throw-in. And Smith just takes a bit of a hefty touch, and it goes to the feet of the Crusaders. Omer has it at his feet. He drops it. Lots of pressure from the Tigers forwards even. And Moeller is doing well to possess the ball here. It's when they send those long balls that they lose possession, as shown here. And Cole Brock will take the throw on this near side at about midline. Ball is booted up. Stepanak gets his foot on it first and brings it down. Gives it a great touch to McHenry. McHenry has space, throws a little hesitation before getting it out to Smith, who's doubled. And it's last touched by a Moeller Crusader and gone out for a throw. Smith into Harris. Harris immediately doubled. Smith with a great little move back inside. He drops it to the top of the 6 and it falls to the feet of Case Sirik. From literally a yard out, Case Sirik puts the second goal on the board for the Tigers. With 28 minutes left to play, Case Sirik extends the lead 2-0. I don't even think he knew what to do with it. The ball came to his feet, and he touched it home. Case Sirik makes the scoreline 2-0 with 28 minutes and 21 seconds left to play and a quick restart of play for the Crusaders. Momentum now completely with the Tigers. I don't want to say desperation time for Moeller, but they need 2 goals just to tie it, and they've only got 28 minutes to do it. Ball's still in, and Moeller streaking up the middle of the field. Time, plenty of space, and some numbers. But they give it right to Cole Brock, who clears it away. Now you would think the Tigers might spend the majority of the rest of this game protecting that lead. A great shot curved in, and Schwinn had to drop down and get it. That was number 11 for the Crusaders, and that's Bradford Popple. It was a fantastic goal, really orchestrated by Harris. He played it right across in front of the keeper before it fell to the feet of Case Sirik. Did a lot of the hard work. Sirik's just the one who put it home. And it is a Crusaders throw. It's going to be won by the Crusaders and switched. It's on the far side now. Stepanak wins it back, and now Case Sirik with plenty of space. Case Sirik right up the middle. Touches it to Harris. Harris tries one with the left. It's low. It bounces, and it bounces in! Hell yeah, Harris! With the left! From 18 yards out, just inside the 18-yard box. Give Case Sirik the assist. And it bounced right up off the hands of the keeper, Ben, and into the back of the net. And just over 2 minutes later, it's 3-0 Tigers within the span of 2 minutes. This goes from a very close game to a very one-sided affair. Now I would say it is desperation time for the Crusaders, down 3-0. Ball will bounce to Dylan Schwinn. Schwinn throws it out to a wide open Ethan Smith. Smith is called for a handball. And the free kick will be taken by Diallo. Diallo, who's faced Harris one-on-one all evening long and has done a pretty good job, was finally beat with that dominant left foot from Harris in a really great goal. Save could have been made by Ben, but it just bounced off his hands. And the scoreline reads 3-0 in favor of the Tigers. Goal kick for the keeper, Schwinn. It belongs to Williams. Williams gets it to McHenry. McHenry drops to Stepanak. Stepanak is pressured and switches the play in a great ball to Smith. Smith sends it forward, too far forward for McHenry. A little earlier of a ball might have been more beneficial. And now some space for the Crusaders. And that switch of play, nearly too long. It's a good save by Moeller. But still last touched by the Crusaders before going out for a Tigers throw. Throw in. Won by the Tigers, but quickly given away. Ball is on that right side for the Crusaders. Played into the middle, but Stepanak steps in. He has been lights out all evening long. Now Ethan Smith on that right side. He's not afraid to take people one-on-one, show off the speed. Instead, he'll give it to Harris in the middle. Harris with a great ball forward to Case Sirik. Case Sirik fires a shot And it's a goal! Goal number 4, Case Sirik!
Loveland goal, Case Sirik, assist.
Barely made it inside that near post. And Case Sirik puts home his second of the night from just inside the 18-yard box, nearly the exact same place that Helia Harris scored his goal from. This time it's Harris with the assist, and it's 4-0 Tigers.
Don't let up, Tigers! Don't let up!
4-0 is the scoreline. Case Sirik with 2 goals. And the Tigers have not let up since scoring that second goal that gave them a bit of a cushion. But literally in the span of 5 minutes, the Tigers knocked home 3 goals. And right away, subs are going to come on for both sides. It's not over till it's over. But right now, with 22 minutes left, there's not much hope for the Crusaders. It's been a bit of a disappointing past few games for Moeller. 2 ties coming against Elder and LaSalle. And Ryan Dillinger hit the deck.
Never kicked the ball.
But as I was saying, 2 ties in the past 3 games for Moeller, and also a loss on the 22nd against St. X, 0-3. That was the only game they've been shut out so far. We'll see if that holds, or if the Tigers will finish the shutout tonight. Ball with Ian Sirik in the middle. Tried to play it forward to Nick Williams. It's good defense, and it's 1 away. And now some space on the far side. Up to Omer. Losing his footing was Hearn. But great help defense from Shepard, and Shepard steps in and makes a save for the Tigers D.
That's awesome.
And now a switch of play. Fantastic help defense from the Tigers, and it's going to turn into a counterattack. Helia Harris one-on-one, near side. Takes it close to the touchline. He's got 3 bodies near him. And Harris has gone down. We'll keep an eye on this. Harris is down with just over 20 minutes left to go. He's not grabbing any particular muscle in his leg, and he gets up and walks away. No trainers necessary here. Might have taken a shot. Might have gotten the wind knocked out of him. Moeller's just going to use this as a chance to make a few more substitutions. And we'll see if the Tigers don't make a substitution of their own. Helia Harris is going to hit the bench. Coming on to replace him is Peyton Kubin. You'll remember he went out a few minutes ago with some cramps. And Dillinger is going to take that center striker position. Nick Williams is going to head to the right. Good to see Peyton Kubin back on the field after those cramps he had earlier. And a smart decision by head coach Mike Dunlap to take Harris off. Don't want to risk anything, especially with a player as electric and influential as Harris. But now a long ball goes too wide for the Crusaders, and it's a throw-in for the Tigers. Ian Sirik checks to Cole Brock. He's going to go with a longer option to Nick Williams. Nick Williams tries to play it forward to Dillinger. Dillinger puts all the speed into it, just couldn't get there. And they're going to say the ball went out of bounds. Another throw in for the Tigers. as we hit the halfway point in this second half. 20 minutes to play. Score is 4-0 Tigers. 1 goal for Zach McHenry, 1 for Helia Harris, and 2 for Case Sirik. He knocked one in from 1 yard out, and also received a long ball from Harris, took it with the left just inside the 18-yard box on the far side for a beautiful 4th goal tonight. It's a throw for Moeller. A booming one. And it's batted around before being 1 down for the Crusaders. Here's a good long ball into traffic, and the Crusader striker hit the deck. That was Brock Kuiper. He is the leading goal scorer for Moeller. As we said, he's got 9, but his name has barely been mentioned tonight. It's a testament to this Loveland defense. They have been lights out. Just look at the score line. This is a team that, in the Moeller Crusaders, that has only been shut out by St. X, one of the top teams in the state. And the Tigers have went to work against this Moeller attack. And with 18:30 to go, this seems like a foregone conclusion. Ball belongs to Colbrock, who drops it to Hearn. Hearn was forced to get rid of it quickly. It falls to the feet of one of the Crusaders. On this near side, it's a great give and go, but Shepard steps in, tried to clear it. Ian Sirik deflects it out of bounds, and it's a throw in for Breedenbach. Make that a throw-in for number 21 for the Crusaders. And it's going to be cleared away by the Tigers. Number 21 for the Crusaders, Nolan O'Neill, who took that throw. Ball is won by the Tigers, dropped to Hearn, and Hearn sends it long again. Little pressure there from Nick Williams, and the Crusaders drop it to their keeper, Ethan Ben. Working with it in the middle are the Crusaders. Lots of pressure still from these Loveland attacking players. And the ball's gone out for a throw. Case Sirik thought he would take the throw. Instead, it's going to be a Crusaders ball. And the Crusaders do get to the ball first off the throw. Nice switch of play. O'Neill works it up to Breedenbach. Tried to give and go, but Shepard was there to intercept, as he has been since coming onto the field early in this second half. Shepard has looked really good, provided a lot of great help defense. And now Luke Parrish will come on to replace Cole Braden Shepard. Will take a hike around back of the goal. Luke Parrish on the throw. He's got a lot of experience now. Saw a lot of time while Shepard was out with that knee injury. Pace certainly hasn't slowed for either side, despite the scoreline. Moeller, of course, still trying to find their first goal, but the Tigers have not let up. And Stepanak spun around, never hit the deck, and it's going to be a Tigers free kick. Stepanak has been everywhere on the pitch tonight. Not in the offensive third, but as far as his defense, he's been in front of every Moeller ball. And his passes have looked absolutely stellar tonight. Another substitution. Stepanak, right after I said something good about him, heads to the bench. His replacement, coming into the middle now, Zach McHenry, will see some more time. Ball is at the feet of Palmier. Played in the middle by Ian Sirik. Cleared away to the feet of Kubin. And it looked like the Crusader literally batted the ball out of bounds with his hands. Instead, it's going to be a foul for the Tigers and a free kick taken by Moeller. Bradenbach. Ball's in the middle now. Hearn got a foot on it. And Schwinn will use his feet before picking it up. Schwinn has not been overly tested tonight. A few shots. A few dives taken by Schwinn. He's been there when it counted for the Tigers. But Moeller has not really found the net on any of their shooting opportunities. And now we'll see a barrage of subs for the Tigers. Peyton Kubin will come off. Case Sirik will drop back. And Max Flanders will come into the game on that left side. Flanders is a regular off the bench for the Tigers. It's going to be a goal kick for the Crusaders, taken by the keeper, Ben. He sends it long and right up the middle. Case Sirik got a head on it, and it drops to Zach McHenry, who's doubled, and he loses the ball. Working up the middle now is Moeller. They'll take it out to their right side. That's great defense from the Tigers. Breedenbach has it. It's dropped back. And a decent give and go opportunity. That's intercepted by Case Sirik. Some possession here from Moeller. They've gotten a few attacking attempts out of this. But nothing to challenge Schwinn or even get a shot off. Ball is won back for the Tigers. And Schwinn sends it way long. Dillinger was nearly blindsided. Instead, it falls to the feet of the Crusaders. Ball's won by Nick Williams. Not for long, though, as the Crusaders regain possession in the middle of the field in their own third. That's a great step by Case Sirik to intercept the ball. And now he's working up the far side. Too much on that touch. And it belongs to the Crusaders. The Crusaders have sustained possession in these past few minutes. Still nothing to show for it on the board. Free kick awarded to the Tigers here. And Addison Hearn will fire away. He finds Nick Williams on that far side. Williams tried to cross it in low. Went right into the feet of one of the Moeller defenders. And now a counterattack. That is quickly stopped by the Tigers. Ball has gone out on the far side for a Loveland throw. Another substitution for the Tigers. Ethan Smith comes on that right side. He replaces Nick Williams. Ethan is no stranger to this game. He started the night for the Tigers. And now he'll be working again up that right side, where he's found some success tonight. No goals to show for it. But he has shown time and again that he is willing and able to take on the Moeller defenders one-on-one. Ball's brought to the middle, and the shot is fired low and wide by Robbie Mosley. It's going to be a Tigers goal kick. Max Flanders. First time he'll touch the ball this evening. Gives it off to McHenry, and McHenry's pass deflected out of bounds for a throw. Noah Lee will come on for the Tigers. And a couple of substitutions as well. Make it 3 substitutions for Moeller. Inside 10 minutes, 4-0 is the scoreline. The Tigers have dominated this one in the second half after Moeller did everything in their power to contest in the first. It was only 1-0 at halftime, but in the span of just 5 minutes, the Tigers sent 3 in between the pipes. 2 of those courtesy of Case Sirik. Sirik now playing more of a center defensive mid position. He scored both of his goals working up the left wing. And hitting the deck there is Dillinger. Dillinger has been on the ground all night long. They get really physical when Ryan Dillinger touches the ball. And plenty of free kicks have been awarded at his expense. Parrish plays it into the middle to Lee. Lee wasn't able to get a foot on it, and the Crusaders win it back. Noah Lee providing some good defense and shields the ball out of bounds for a Tigers throw. Now Case Sirik with plenty of space. And he gives a good ball forward to Noah Lee. Lee will just drop it back, and now they've got Ethan Smith wide open on this near side. Smith plays it into the middle, and it's great goalkeeping. Couldn't gather it, except for the second time. Ethan Ben stepped in. Case Sirik wins the ball back for the Tigers, and he's working up his left side. Plays a ball into the middle, and it goes right to the head of a Moeller defender before Ian Sirik, younger brother of Case, fired a shot that went wide to the left. The pressure from the Tigers has been absolutely relentless. They have not let up on that back line of the Moeller Crusaders. Winning lots of balls, winning lots of opportunities to get fast breaks. Here's another one. And it slips through the hands of the keeper, but offside. They're going to say it went out of bounds off the end line. It's going to be a goal kick, and Logan Bullock, the junior, will check in to the game at center back as we take closer and closer to 5 minutes left to play. Tigers have looked fantastic on all aspects. Moeller, not so much. They played really good, really sound really aggressive defense in that first half, and they created some opportunities. Their passing has been really fluid. Their movement on the field, also fluid all night. It's just they haven't been able to finish in the attacking third, and really not even a lot of shooting opportunities. That relentless pressure from the Tigers just kind of took over in the second half, as a free kick is awarded here. And that is the reason that the scoreline sits at 4-0, is because the Tigers have not let up on that Moeller back line. Ball one off the free kick, and a shove not called. It is a Moeller throw-in that Brock Kuiper thought he would take a good 10 or 15 yards forward on the pitch from where the ball actually went out. And now perhaps a mistake that is quickly resolved by the Moeller defense. Almost disastrous with Ryan Dillinger looming. Long ball now from the Tigers.
Logan Bullock fan club over there.
Ryan Dillinger, he's got lots of space. Takes it into the 18, he tries a shot just too high. Had the space, had the time, and Dillinger put his boot on it. As the clock strikes 3 minutes, and Aaron Shooter will come on to replace Case Sirik. Ball in the middle with the Crusaders. One by Flanders, dropped to Palmier. Palmier looks back at Colbrock, who wisely plays it out of bounds. Working on that far side, crossed into the middle, Logan Bullock intercepted and cleared it, at least for the moment. Instead, it falls to the feet of one of the Crusaders. Aaron Shooter nearly headed it away. And it will finally escape that 18-yard box. And it's at the feet of Ethan Smith, who shows off the speed, shows off the fancy footwork every time the ball hits his feet. And he's working on this near side. They're going to say the ball went out of bounds. And with 2 minutes left, you think the Moeller Crusaders are just about ready to be done with this one.
They want to score.
Here's a shot that is just wide. It was close to that near post. Schwinn didn't have to move a muscle. That was the big goal scorer this season for Moeller, Brock Kuiper. He hasn't put one in tonight. None of the Crusaders have. Dillinger had it at his feet, but loses it to the Crusader defense. Ball's won by Ethan Smith. Smith streaking up that right side.
1 minute remaining.
Smith taking it to the corner. Inside a minute. Smith will touch it last, and it's gone out for a throw right near the corner. Closing moments here at Tiger Stadium. In a game that was very close at halftime, but since then has just been dominated by the Loveland Tigers. Perhaps the last opportunity for the Tigers. Palmier pushed it forward, but it's gone out of bounds. Inside 20 seconds here. And maybe one last opportunity for Flanders, who crosses it in. under 10 seconds.
4, 3,
And cleared away, and that
1.
will do it here from Tiger Stadium. A convincing victory from the Loveland Tigers, 4-0 against a very, very good Moeller team. We said this might be close to the same caliber as Mason, but the Tigers absolutely dominated. That second half was absolutely fantastic from the Tigers. Goals by Helia Harris, Zach McHenry, and 2 by Case Sirik. Once again, I'm Sam Niger. In the booth with me is Bill Hollenkamp. Thank you guys for tuning in. Remember, the next time we'll see you is this Saturday at 2 o'clock, the rescheduled game against Winton Woods. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.